under the arches have been cleaned up and treated with the Dinitrol, so they look pretty good. There wasn't much to start with under there. The speed sensor broke off. I've picked up one off an MX5 Mark II, which is pretty much the same. I think they're the same size. The bracket is at a slightly different angle, but I'm pretty sure the resistance of it is going to be the same as the other one. So I'll just cut and splice that one in. Drop link's okay. The flexible hoses are okay for there. The front wishbones have cleaned up okay. Not wishbones, trailing arms. The bushers in the front are a little bit, like on the last video, they're a little bit crusty, but getting hold of replacements is quite difficult. There is some polyurethane ones, but they're all out of stock, so I think I'm just going to stick them back on and see what happens at MOT time. I think it should be okay. There's no playing them, they're solid. It's just those ends look a little bit ropey in there, but they should be alright. The ball joints are solid. Yeah, no playing those at all. The hubs, these need cleaning up. The back plates are just starting to crack a little bit. You can see in there. So I now probably need to get those off and do a repair on them. The disc bolts all broken out. I've had the mole grips on, but they won't come out. One of them's released. Now I probably just need to finish off drilling those out. Brakes. The original brake calipers have a piston stuck in each one. These are the FC ones, but I've managed to get a pair of FD calipers off eBay for only 130 quid. They were in a right mess, so, well, just a mess as in painted. So I've got the I've had a bottle of that on it, 6 quid paint stripper, and it's coming off quite nicely. So they're wrapped in cling film, soaking away. The calipers came with a set of brake pads, ceramic brake pads. I don't know what the difference is between ceramic and normal, but we've got new fitting kits. Yeah, pads, all the springs. Got some new bleed nipples for the calipers as well. So they should be okay when they clean up. The brake discs, the original ones, I've just run the sander over them quickly, and they've come up all right. There's no wear on them at all. They're just a bit pitted. You can see slight pitting in there, but I think they're going to be reusable. Again, I'm not going to change them until the MOT says they've failed, but I don't think that'll be a problem. The what are these called? The front struts. They're okay. With the springs off, I've had some spare red paint, so I've just sprayed them. This is in good condition. They bounce up and down, there's no leaks on them, so they're in reasonable. I just gave them a quick scrub and then a quick coat of paint just to tidy them up a little bit. The mounts are all decent. Just need to get the rattle gun and tighten that top bolt up on both of those. So that's where we are. What a mess. Slight compression and splits on the old rubber top mount there, but again, can't get hold of them. Just found a spring. That'll be part of that. So I've done some rebuilding. I've got the control arms back on, the dampers, springs, all tightened up. There's the hub. We've got the bolts, the screws drilled out for the disc retention bolts that broke off. They came out quite easy. So I'll just add a bit of a clean. All needs tightening up when it's on the ground. I'm not going to tighten these up until we've got the weight of the car on it. And then the drop links just need putting back in as well. Then we've got the brake line. There's a hard line goes from here down to the caliper, which are a bit crappy, so I'm making new ones of those. The speed sensor still needs refitting. This is the broken one that I mentioned before. So yeah, that's we're just going to get on with the brake calipers now. They can be taken off and take the pistons out, put some new seals on them. So, and of course the discs as well, they're going to go through the cleaner a bit more. It's whack 'em in dishwasher.